Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Red Dead Online and we're doing another outfit guide. Today we're doing another fan request and it's going to be Mississippi, a side character from the John Wayne movie El Dorado, which is an excellent movie. It's one of my favorites, easily top 10 John Wayne movies ever. And this character is unique, has a real unique look. I think it looks great. The outfit turned out really good. And even though we weren't able to match it perfectly, it turned out really good. And several people have requested it, so that's why we're going to be doing it today. And like usual, I'm going to recommend that if at any point during the video you found yourself liking it, definitely leave a like and remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because we produce content like this basically on a daily basis. So with all that in mind, let's just start it off with weapons. Alright, and so for his main gun, because he really only uses one, now basically, the premise behind this character is that he's real good at throwing knives. That's something that becomes very apparent early on in the movie. But he is not very good at shooting because it's not something that he does much. So early on in the movie, John Wayne goes to a gun shop and picks up a cut-down double-barrel shotgun for him. And so it's not perfectly matched with the sawed-off shotgun, but the double-barrel shotgun is too long even with the short barrel. Plus, it's not only cut down on the barrel, but also a cut-down stock. And then Mississippi wears that throughout the rest of the movie on a leg holster. So that is his primary firearm for the vast majority of El Dorado. And we can match it pretty well in the game with the sawed-off shotgun. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to give it the wide grain look on the stock. Obviously the improved sights, as much upgrades as you can on it. Then I'm going to do either the mahogany or the dark walnut finish. It just needs to be dark. It doesn't really matter which one you use. No carving, no engravings. Then the metals are going to be brown steel and blackened steel. So brown steel for the barrel, the hammer, and the trigger, and then blackened steel for the trigger, the sight, and the frame. And this is going to then match his gun from the movie pretty dang well. Like I said, it's not perfect because the stock in the movie is a cut down regular stock, so it gets a little bit more bulbous at the back, which is also great for control. If you've ever fired a sawed-off shotgun, it's great to have a little bit more than a tiny little pistol grip like this, but that's neither here nor there. And the barrel goes out slightly past the wood furniture on the front of the shotgun. But other than that, this matches pretty well. The colors line up pretty well. If you don't like the way the brown steel looks, you could just go with all blackened steel or even all blued steel. Doesn't really matter as long as it's dark. But I think this matches it pretty perfectly. I'm looking at the scene in the movie right now where John Wayne is holding it in the gun shop, and it looks basically exactly like this, other than the differences that I already listed. So if you want to match Mississippi's gun from El Dorado, this is the best way to do it. But that is the only firearm that we're going to mention for Mississippi. So let's move on to his outfit. All right, and so here we have Mississippi's outfit. Now, obviously, you're going to notice if you're a fan of the movie that it doesn't match perfectly, but like I said, it's pretty dang close. And so just starting it off, we're going to give him medium short length brown hair, and then he's going to be clean shaven with no stubble because that's how he is in the movie. He doesn't have any facial hair, nothing. So it looks almost perfect the way I've got it set up here. And then the only other area of contention that I'll mention right now, and I'll show you it later, is that in the beginning of the movie, he's got a darker leather-looking jacket on and a red bandana. Now, obviously, we have a jacket that matches the color of the other one, but not the style very well, and you can't wear a bandana with it. Otherwise, I would have gone that way. But then for the rest of the movie, he wears something that looks a lot more like this. Now, it's not perfect, but it's pretty dang close, and I think it looks really good. So, let's just go through this outfit one item at a time. So for the hat, my pick is this version of the Worthington hat, which is one of the trader outfits, I believe, is the Worthington. So if you want to get this hat, you're going to have to make sure you're a high enough level in trader and buy that outfit so you can get this hat. If you can't and you want to try to approximate it, the Western Hamburg hat works decently well, but this looks almost exactly like the one he wears in the movie. It's about the right height, it's the right color, it's got the cool little silver discs in the band around the top like his does in the movie, and the hat is actually a decent plot point in the movie, so it makes sense that you want to try getting the hat as right as possible. But this is the one I think works the best. There's one other trader hat that could maybe be in the argument, and it's here, this Tyringham hat. Now, I didn't go with it because it's too tall, but the shape is more right. So in the movie, the hat is a bit shorter than this, but it does have a super flat top. It doesn't taper up. It's got pretty much flat sides up to the top. So it looks, a cross between this one and the last one that I showed you would be perfect if it was just a little bit shorter and a little bit smoother. But I could see either one of these working pretty well for the character. I just think the one that I showed and picked for the outfit is the better option overall. Then for the bandana, I just went with the plain black bandana. For the vast majority of the movie, he wears a pretty plain looking black bandana. He kind of wears it looks more like a scarf the way that he's wearing it in the movie, but it is a bandana. So that's why I went with that. If you want to do his other one from the beginning, I mean, red would be good, but like I said, the coat that we have that matches his outfit from the beginning of the movie, you can't wear a bandana with. So it's kind of a moot point, but the black black bandana is the one that I chose to go with. So then the coat that I chose to use for this outfit that I think helps tie the whole outfit together is the Finley jacket, and it's this yellowish tan variant of it. Now, it's not perfect because in the movie he's wearing a pretty plain looking buckskin, either light jacket or shirt, and it's got a little bit of tassel fringe on it, you know. It does stop at the waist, I think, because it's actually tucked into his pants, but this jacket matches it pretty dang well, so that's why I went with this. If not, you can just go with a shirt underneath, like a yellowish tan shirt, and tuck that in. It'll look pretty dang well. I just think the jacket looks a little bit better. Now, the shirt I went with here is the pattern shirt, and the reason I did that is because A, the color matches his shirt thing from the movie pretty well, and B, he has a shirt that ties up on top, so it's got a lace in there to, you know, tie it shut with a string. And so if you don't want to use the jacket, I would just use this shirt underneath. Since you're using a bandana, I don't think you can open up the collar, but if you can, then open up the collar. I think the jacket looks better, but this is the shirt that I recommend going with either way. For weapon equipment, the black Bulger gun belt is going to be the best option. It matches the one, he just has a pretty plain looking black gun belt for a good portion of the movie, so that's why I went with this one, because I think it matches it pretty well, and it's a little bit thinner like this, so that's the reason I chose this for the weapon equipment. Then for the pants, I actually decided to utilize the Dunster pants, which are from Quick Draw Pass 4, so if Quick Draw Pass 4 is over, which would be after the date of October 27th, 2021, you can no longer get these, and then you'll just have to use some other variant of brown pants. If you have these pants, or if you can still get them, I recommend it because they match the outfit pretty dang well. Pretty generalized, slightly worn canvas look with brown. So that's why I used these. Otherwise, any old light brown pants will work. And then it depends. I didn't use chaps on this outfit just because I don't think they match most of the pictures of him. But in certain pictures of him, like the one that I said I've got up on the other screen right now, of him in the gun shop there looking at the shotgun that John Wayne's picking out, he does appear to be wearing chaps that look a lot like these Batwing chaps. So if you want to wear chaps with this outfit, these are the ones I recommend. I didn't do it because for most of the movie he doesn't wear chaps, but that's going to be personal choice, up to you. Then for the boots, we're going to have them tucked in, and I think the kind of worn out darker brown variant of the Warren Roper's boots look the best. They match his from the movie the best, at least in my opinion. And then again, he doesn't wear spurs for the entire movie, but when he does, he wears ones that look a lot like this. So I went with the kind of lighter brown variant of the Western Rider spurs. So like I said, that is the outfit in its entirety. Now, I will show you the other alternative for his early movie outfit. So the Layhem jacket was recently added with Quick Draw Pass 3, I think, or maybe it was 2. So if you have it, you obviously already have it, but if you don't, it's too late to get it. But if you have this item, it matches the one he wears from early movie almost perfectly. The only issue with it is, like I said, you can't wear a bandana with it, and he wore a red bandana, and I think that the contrast between the two makes it look much better. And also, this goes down a little bit too far. The one he wears in the movie stops at the waist, like at his belt line, whereas this goes down quite a bit lower, and therefore the gun belt is over top of it and has that weird floating look to it. If it wasn't for that, I would have gone with his early movie outfit because it's a more unique looking outfit, and this jacket matches it almost perfectly. So it really depends. If you just really want to go for the early movie outfit and you like the way this jacket looks, so you're trying to find a way to use it, then I recommend using it because I do think it still looks pretty dang good. But if you want to match the one that I think looks a little bit better because this jacket has a couple flaws to it, then the way that I've showed you how to do it in this video is appropriate. So that is either way. You can do either the early movie outfit or the rest of the movie outfit. It's up to you. I've shown you the pieces. Hopefully you have them, and if you do, it's not that hard to replicate. But that is Mississippi from El Dorado. So that is where we're going to end today's video. And like I said, El Dorado is most good with throwing knives. So, you know, they should be the primary weapon that you use. Oh, we got her. So I was focusing a little bit too hard there, but that is where we're going to end today's video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. If you're one of the people who requested this character, or if you're just someone who really likes John Wayne movies, and El Dorado is one of his best ones in my opinion. So if you like John Wayne movies, you've probably seen El Dorado. But if you're anyone that was looking for a way to dress up like Mississippi, I hope this video was useful for you. If it was, I definitely invite you to leave a like rating on the video. It helps me out immensely in the algorithm and also helps other people decide to watch the video because, you know, they see that other people thought it was a good video and then they watch it. There's a lot of reasons to do it, but that's what I would like you to do. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, maybe recommendations or suggestions for future videos, or if you disagree with anything I said in this video or any of the clothing options that I chose, any of that stuff, definitely go down to the comment section and leave that all there. And lastly, if you like this content and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. It's a great way to stay up to date. Well, it's basically the only way to stay up to date on everything that I release on this channel, which is basically, every single day. And it also, again, helps my channel out immensely and helps me continue to grow. So with all that in mind, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do all that stuff that I asked you to do, please. But in any case, thanks a ton for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.